I love Yeeps, but recently I saw something. Not a griefer or a little Timmy, no. I saw the dogs. Yes, I love dogs as much as anyone else, but do you know how dogs came to be? They evolved from wolves by being domesticated. Why were they domesticated? Did you not pay attention in school? Because they helped humans hunt for food, which means Yeeps helped wolves hunt. But what were they hunting? And what about Blue House and Starter House? They're big. Way too big for any Yeep to comfortably live in. And the flower, and the crayon, and literally everything. So weird that there are so many things that make Yeeps seem so small. But Frog, we already know that Yeeps are small. Why make another video on it? Yes, but with all these connections with big items, doesn't that stand to reason that there are big people in our world that need to use those? Now, this is all very weird. So, if dogs helped humans hunt in the real world, and apparently Yeeps helped wolves hunt in this, then what were the Yeeps hunting? And humans are implied to have existed or are existing. Wait, no. You don't think that Yeeps could have hunted humans, right? Okay, so I made the first half of the script before Yeeps 2.0. And now I realize that they could have been hunting mobs, but I think it's very unlikely because no mobs have dropped any meat substances yet, so yeah. Welcome to the YEEPS WAR THEORY. Now, before we start, I just want to make this clear. All of this is a joke for laughs. I am theorizing with YEEPS 2.0 right now. If anything I said in this video is wrong or gets deproven in a later update, please leave a comment or make your own video. I don't really care. Now, let's begin. In YEEPS 2.0, you can find two gnomes. Do you know any scary campfire stories? I heard a Yeep stabbed another Yeep with a pin. Ha ha ha. So funny. Why are they acting like it's a murder? Because remember, the first gnome said scary stories, not funny stories about tag. In the same update, if you die to a bug, you respawn, like in a video game. Like any other video game character does. But your body stays there. You died and came back. This isn't some game mechanic. This is you dying. You can see the body with X's over their eyes. Now, keep that in mind. It'll be important for the test. Now, going back to my claim that humans existed and went extinct due to Yeeps, what evidence do I have to back this up? First, most of the props. Second, the stove and the oven. Third, literally the existence of Blue House and Starter House. And my fourth reason, pets. And possibly gadgets. 1. A lot of props make Yeeps seem very small. What reason do they need an enormous crayon for? No, seriously, why? And the weirdest part is, they're almost the exact same height. 2. Why wouldn't the Yeeps make a stove and oven around waist height? You know, so they can reach it? And why don't they even need them? To eat? It doesn't seem like it. Yeeps don't have to eat.
Alright, it's my turn. Why would Yeeps need a fully built house that is 10 times bigger than them and would belong to a creature, 10 times bigger than them? And this is not just a one-time thing. It's in starter house, basement, and if this continues, most likely more in the future. But why would they need them? They don't. Maybe the humans did.
Number 4, the pets. Oh boy, the pets. Where do I even start? Well, you probably know from the intro that dogs evolved from wolves, and the only reason that they evolved from wolves is because they got food from it. And because there is no mob in the game that drops food or food-related items, all of the meat in cooking can be explained with pets. And so no one can say anything pigs equal bacon, cows equals beef, and chicken equals chicken. So, due to no mobs dropping food, and all the meat can be explained by pets, either A, the wolves, now dogs, helped kill other pets and mobs, and the humans just went missing out of nowhere, or B, the wolves helped Yeeps do something to kill off the humans. So going back to, and we can conclude that when you die, you actually die and come back. There are a lot of props that are way too big for Yeeps to use, but presumably used for humans. Same thing with stove and oven. There are a lot of human houses that Yeeps don't use, and wolves and dogs are most likely responsible for why all the humans went missing. But that was all just evidence and boring stuff. You didn't come here for that. I want to bring light to the PvP maps. Why would you need a Yeep to fight each other with guns and swords and bombs? Off script, but I recorded this before the desert biome came out, and there's a lot more gadgets like the revolver and a flamethrower that also add on to this, and also the outlaw game mode and the band cops and robbers game mode. So I just wanted to bring light to that. Now back to the actual scripted part. Why would the Yeeps even need them? They're not fighting anything. But Frog, the mobs! Dude, it's not even funny anymore. We did the bit already, bro. But yes, a lot will say that. But my rebel is why fight them? What do you gain? Beans? You already have another currency, butt coins. And even so, why do we need PvP maps? To fight each other for no reason? No. And why do we need tanks and warplanes? And those are war items. Not to mention the war update and the Spartan bundle. And all the gadget reskins like the gun and actual grenades. Now, I bet 50% of you goobers still think that this is all just one big coincidence. But I have one clip from one official Yeeps video that will prove you all wrong. And I have it right here.
Is there lore? I mean, internally we have our theories, but we don't have like a story right now, just some baseline truths that we hold about the world.
So, here's what I think happened. A long time ago, two races ruled over the world, humans and Yeeps. One day, in a need to get more land and resources, war broke out between the two of them. Eventually, Yeeps won and made every single human go extinct. And now, the only other creatures in this world are Yeeps, gnomes, all NPCs, and all of the mobs. And now Yeeps are at the top of the food chain. I really hope you liked this video, and I will restate this once again. All of this is a theory. I am theorizing with Yeeps 2.0. If there's anything I missed, or you have any of your own theories, put them in the comments. I'll be sure to read them, and maybe make a follow-up. So, good night.